Hello everybody, RV living with the Geezer, and we're just going to take a little cruise back here around Boyd and see if we can see some, I hadn't done it for a while, see if we can spot some livestock. I think they're working on the water system here finally. Looks like they're drilling a well right there. Look like a whole storage tank going in maybe. This is that second subdivision by D.R. Horton. They're slapping the homes up, even though we don't have any water here to speak of. The water is lousy. Look at that. That's a concrete pump right there, pouring the slabs. But yeah, I'm just hand holding the camera, as you can tell, because we won't encounter, hopefully we won't encounter too much traffic back here. But yeah, Monday, let's see what's been going on. Monday, let's see, I had 2 appointments in a row, Monday and Tuesday. Monday, I took my taxes up to the library in Decatur, and AARP will do I don't know what the age you have to, what age you have to be, but they will do your taxes for you if you're a senior. And so that didn't take long at all. That took like, mine are pretty simple. Of course, I got a tailgater. Unbelievable, folks, unbelievable. I hope she turns left. So I'm turning right. Yep, I got my wish. Yeah, about 20 minutes, I guess, and then they went over it with you. Another one person does it, and then another person double checks their work, and it all turned out pretty good. Yeah, I'm getting a little money back, so that'll help. And the fella that did mine, double checked it, was a retired Fort Worth policeman. So we gabbed for a little bit there, and he found out I was a firefighter. And something new they're doing this year. There were some chickens I just missed. Something new they're doing for retired firefighters and police officers. You can deduct a portion of your Medicare premiums. This is the first year he said that you're able to do that. So that helped. And cow alert. I see cows up here on the left. Cow alert. And then y'all that do YouTube videos, don't forget your mileage is a biggie. So that helped quite a bit. I didn't make as much this year. I don't make much at YouTube. I'll tell you what I made. I made like a little over $1,000 for the whole year. But you know, you have to claim it if it's over $600. So, but that mileage comes in handy. 67 cents a mile. So, yeah, there you go. There's some cows. Got old Luna in the back seat. Let's get back over here. And then yesterday, my second appointment, what did I do? I got one, when I bought this Geezermobile up at James Wood Chevrolet in Decatur, they said I have one free oil change. And it's funny because my buddy Gene down in Bernie, he bought a Chevy Trax, which is smaller than this one. He bought it before I bought this one. One of the reasons I bought this, because he liked his car so much, that Trax. There's some horses. Yeah, we're nailing them today, huh? Pretty horses out there. They used to have longhorns in that field. But he got 10 free oil changes when he bought his Trax. So I guess it just depends on the dealer. So I went and got my oil change. It took a while, but they did rotate all the tires, and they washed it. Yeah. they pulled it back up. Man, this thing's clean. I was like, okay, Geezermobile, don't get too used to that. But it got a bath yesterday. Vacuumed out all the inside, and yeah, so it's got that done. They recommend like 7,500 miles, but oil changes. But I don't wait that long. I do them about every 5,000. There's some more horses. And a bunch of cows up here. Pretty horse there. Oh boy. What are we doing here? Looks like we're doing some... There's a big pile of sand. I bet they're fracking an oil well. Or natural gas. Yep, they sure are. There's a lot of natural gas up here. Boy, that fracking, I'll probably get some negative comments here, but and some arguments, but you can argue all you want, but facts are facts. That fracking out in West Texas, I'll tell you what, those earthquakes are coming, and they are hitting out there left and right now. And tell me that's not because of the fracking. I've had people, I put comments like that or whatever back when I was on Facebook a little bit more than I am now. I'm hardly on it anymore, but I've had people try to argue that, and you don't argue with somebody that's got their mind set, you know. But they're, I hope that stuff doesn't start up here. But that's sort of getting a little too on the political side for geezers, or let's say controversial. Now, if I want to get some views on a video, I could just come up with a good old title and lead you in, you know, like oh, I don't have to give an example of that. Anything controversial or negative is going to get a lot more views than any type of positivity you throw out. People live for negativity, folks. I guess it just makes their day, you know. But yeah. So got my taxes done, got the oil changed. I'm in good shape. And then I realized it was February 26th today. I've talked about this before. A friend of mine lives right in that. He rents from the guy that owns that greenhouse right there. You gonna stop, lady? Yeah, she stopped. Yeah, February 26th, 2018, which would be 7 years ago, is when I had that drunk on prescription drugs hit me head on over there on Keeter Road and totaled my 2014 Chevy Silverado. I am glad I was in a big truck though when that happened. Yeah, I tried to avoid him he was in my lane, coming, not passing anybody. And at the last second, I tried to cut to the left and get into what would have been the lane he was supposed to be in, because there was nobody in that lane. But he caught me on the right headlight over there and rolled me into the bar ditch. And the witnesses said it rolled my truck once. I remember just going upside down. Of course, all the airbags popped, and both dogs were in the truck, Blanca and Lily. I've told this story before. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I was pretty fortunate. Pretty fortunate. All it did was broke my middle finger on my index on my left hand, and I didn't even go. They wanted me to go to the hospital, but I didn't go. I should have, as far as finances go, because his insurance company tried to give me some ridiculous settlement and they were able to get away with. They upped it a little bit when I wouldn't sign, but it wasn't much at all, folks, for the inconvenience and I mean, I was beat up from the airbags, but I didn't go to the hospital. So they said had I gone to the hospital, the settlement would have had to have been a lot more. And I've noticed, Linda used to tell me that since that wreck, she said that my body was like crooked, like my spine or something. She kept trying to get me to go to the chiropractor. And I've noticed lately, I looked at myself in the mirror and it is. I'm sort of bent. I guess it's too late. It doesn't bother me, but it's weird, you know. I'm just not straight. I'm not straight in more ways than one. But now that could be taken a lot of different ways there. I am straight when it comes to my sexual preferences, though. I don't want anybody getting the wrong idea by that comment I made, because that goes, you know, you can use that a lot of ways. So, all right, Geezer's getting a little. I'm throwing stuff out there, whatever. Just long enough. This has been long enough. Let's get up here to this one last place to look for livestock. Right here at this corner coming up, they have a feed lot. I haven't been watching this. I've been watching the road, thank God, but I haven't been watching this camera, so I hope I haven't been pointing it at my dashboard or anything. Oh yeah, bingo. Let me get the window down. Bingo. Lots of cows. Lots of cows to look at. That's a feed lot. That's where they fatten them up before they send them to the steak making place and hamburger making place. They just keep them in a pen and feed them. So they'll get more money. There's a pretty place with that little pond he's got back there. All right, guys, we're getting back close to the Raised Wright Ranch, so I guess I got you all filled in. Tomorrow, I'm going to my son's tournament over in near 114 and IH35 at Northwest High School, and I'm gonna try to do a video in the Buc-ee's. They have a Buc-ee's there, and I'm gonna try to do a video over there around that area, see what Buc-ee's, what's happening over there. Maybe some of y'all have never seen a Buc-ee's before. It's the largest convenience store you will ever see, or not ever. Maybe there'll be a one that'll try to outgun it. Man, I'm getting long on this. Adios. Bye-bye.